Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'll be creating this look, what you see here, this very pretty mauve look, using all the products from ColourPop. I have used only products from ColourPop to create this look. I love ColourPop as a brand. उनके जो भी products हैं वो काफ़ी affordable हैं, and all the products, like most of the products, work really well. Actually मैंने आज तक जितने भी ColourPop के products try किए हैं, I have loved each and every product, especially their eyeshadows. सारे eyeshadows ना, मेरे पास काफ़ी सारे eyeshadow palette हैं from ColourPop, and सारे eyeshadow palette काफ़ी अच्छे से perform करते हैं. And in this video as well, I'm trying out a new eyeshadow palette, and I'm very excited to try that palette. There are few products which I'm trying for the first time in this video, and other products I've already tried. So I'll give you my first impression and short reviews on all the products. By the way, I have purchased all these products with my own money. I don't get PR from ColourPop, but I buy a lot of products from ColourPop. I directly purchase from their website because they do ship to India. So I have not paid customs mostly, like I have paid only one time. Rest of the time मुझे कोई भी custom नहीं लगा था ColourPop के order पे. By the way, I have shared a detailed video on how to purchase products from ColourPop and customs and everything, so you can check out that video. I'll link that video for you. Now without any further ado, let's start rolling. For primer, I'm using this primer. This is their Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer. This is the outer packaging it comes in. So yeah, it has hyaluronic acid, and it is supposed to be hydrating primer, and this is silicone free and ideal for all skin types. And this is how it looks from inside. This packaging I really like. It's very cute, and it's a plastic packaging with, and you get a pump here. So I'm taking the primer. By the way, I've already moisturized my face. So this primer has some kind of tint to it. I hope you can see. So it's not transparent, it has that skin kind of tint to it, and it feels really hydrating on the hand itself. So I'm spreading it all over my face. So this is not your typical pore filling primer. It won't do anything to your pores. It's just a hydrating primer, so it provides a really good hydration. So if you have dry skin, you can use this primer. Actually any kind of skin type can use this primer, but especially for dry skin it will be a good primer for that good hydration, but it doesn't fill any pores. And you can see my skin is looking very hydrated, and since this won't do anything to your pores, if you want you can use a pore filling primer with this primer, but I'm not using any pore filling primer today because I don't have any from ColourPop. Now I'll let this primer sit for some time, and tab tak I'll do my eyebrows. So I'm using this eyebrow pencil from ColourPop. It's their Precision Brow Pencil. I really like this pencil. I have it in the shade Banging Brunette. So you get pencil on one side and the spoolie on other side. It's a very precise pencil. There is only one problem with this, that whatever product you take out from this pencil, it doesn't go back in, so you'll have to be a little bit careful with that. This is very creamy and very pigmented pencil. Next I'm using this concealer from ColourPop. It's their No Filter Concealer. This one I have in the shade Medium 28. So this concealer is little bit orange, so it has a little bit of orange undertones. So I'll apply this concealer on these marks first, and then I'll apply foundation on top. So I'm not moving the product, I'm just stamping it. So I'm blending it in its place only. very creamy concealer and you can see it gives a very good coverage. Also, it's not very thick concealer, so it doesn't feel heavy on the face. So next I apply this foundation. This is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. So this is how it looks like. So the packaging of this foundation is very much similar to the packaging of the primer. So these two products are from the same range. They are Pretty Fresh range. I have already shared a detailed review on this foundation on my channel. So if you are interested, you can check out that video. I'll provide the link of that video in the description box and here. So let's use this. So I'm taking the foundation on back of my hand. So I'm taking only one pump for now, and if I need more, I'll apply more because I've already covered this area with the concealer, so I don't need much foundation. So I have figured that this foundation blends well with the brush, so I'm using this brush. Now I'll go over with a sponge so that it will pick up any excess product. This foundation actually looks very hydrating on the face. It looks very natural and skin-like. My face is not looking matte or flat. It looks very beautiful and it's very lightweight as well. Next, I'm using this concealer from the same range, Pretty Fresh range. It's their Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I have this one in the shade Medium 85N. I'll use this concealer as a highlighting concealer because it has very nice pink tint to it. This concealer again is very creamy and it's not thick. First I'll blend the concealer under the eyes and then I'll apply it on rest of the face. To set this concealer, I am using this powder. It's their No Filter Setting Loose Powder. It comes in this outer packaging. I got this one in the shade Translucent. This is the first time I am using this powder actually. So I am making sure that there are no creases under my eyes before setting the concealer. This powder actually feels very smooth and it's very finely milled and it has set the concealer really well. This area is looking very smooth and it contains a little bit of coverage as well. I was little worried that this powder will be too white or something, but it has a very nice yellow undertones to it, so it works really well on my skin tone. It doesn't match my skin tone, but it can be used as a highlighting powder. I'm not setting the concealer on rest of the face because I need to use one cream product. So next I'm using this Face and Body Bronzing Balm from Soul Body, which is nothing but a sister brand of COLOURPOP. I got this one in the shade Medium Dark and this is how it looks. It comes with this protective lid. This also I'm using for the first time and it looks so yummy. So now let's use this. I'm using Blendiful for this. So I'm taking a little bit of it because I don't know how pigmented it is, and I'll directly apply. It is pigmented actually, it's highly pigmented. But see, it blends so nicely. And I have taken very less amount, and good that I took less because it's highly pigmented. I really love the way it is looking on the skin. It is giving a very nice dimension to the face. Yeah, I like this product. So I think I'm happy with how it's looking. I don't want to go overboard with this. Now I'll quickly apply powder on the rest of the face where I applied concealer, and I'll clean up this area as well. So I'm using the same powder. Now let's do the eyes and then we'll come back to face makeup. For my eye look today, I'm using this palette from ColourPop. It's their Menage Muah Pressed Powder Palette. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's such a pretty palette. The outer packaging itself is so pretty, and it looks so pretty from inside as well. So you get a plastic film, and this is how this palette looks like. You get a full-size mirror with this. It's such a pretty mauve palette, and generally you don't get mirrors with ColourPop palette, but in this one you get this full-size mirror. By the way, I don't remember the prices of all these products, so I'll mention all the details in the description box. Now let's use this palette. I again forgot to prime my eyes. Now I don't have any eye primer from ColourPop, so I'll be using this primer from e.l.f. So first I'm using this shade No Drama. I'm taking this on this angular brush. I'm applying this color very close to my lash line. And then I'll just flip this color and blend it. Next I'm taking this shade Obsession. There is little bit of kickback in this shade, so always remember to take out the excess. Now I'll apply this on the outer part of my crease. Again, these shades are very pigmented, like this one which I applied earlier, that was also very pigmented, and this one also seems to be pigmented. Next I'm taking this shade Novel. Again, there is kickback. Now I'll apply this shade in the inner part of the crease, and I'll blend it with the color we applied on the outer part of the crease. Going back to the shade Obsession, just want to increase intensity of this shade. Next I'm taking this shade Total Flirt on a fluffy brush, and I blend this crease color with this shade. Next I am taking this shade After Midnight. I'll apply this shade on my lids. It's a very beautiful sequin shade. Now I want to increase the intensity of the color we applied very close to the lash line. So I'm going back with that shade, No Drama. I'm applying this same shade, No Drama, on the lower lash line as well, only on the outer part. I want to use one of the metallic shades as well, so I'm using this shade Amor and I'm applying it in the middle. And blend this with the lid shade. So I'm taking this shade Novel. So I have tried like 6-7 shades from this palette. It's a 12 pan palette and all those shades perform really well. They are very well pigmented, very easy to blend, and they work with each other really well. And yeah, there was a little bit of kickback, but I don't see any fallout on the face. There was a fallout with the sequin shade, but that is fine. That happens with those kind of shades. So there's a little bit of shimmers I can see on my face, not too much. So yeah, it's a really pretty palette, and I think we can create a lot of looks with this palette. It's a really pretty palette. I'm happy with this purchase. Now for blush, I'm using this blush. This is the pressed powder blush, and this one is in the shade Vogue. The packaging is really pretty. I don't actually know the range of this blush, but the shade is Vogue, and it's a really pretty blush. You can see it's a very pretty mauve blush, and you get this mirror as well. Full size mirror you get with this blush. So I'm taking this blush on this blush brush. Such a pretty blush, and you see it's very easy to blend. I think I went little overboard with the blush, so I'll just quickly fix it. It's so pretty. It is very buttery and very smooth. The pigmentation is also very good. It's not highly pigmented, but you can easily build up the pigmentation with this, and it blends so beautifully and very easily. Now for highlighter, I'm using my favorite highlighter from COLOURPOP, which is this one. This is their Supershock highlighter, and this one is in the shade Flexitarian. It's a very pretty highlighter. Can you see? It's so pretty. I'm using the same highlighter to highlight my brow bones and inner corners. Next, I'm using this COLOURPOP gel liner. This one is in the shade Amethyst Hour. I'll apply this in my waterline. Now I'll set my face using this pretty fresh hyaluronic acid setting mist. This is again from the same range, same as the primer and foundation. So I'm shaking this a little bit. It's such a fine mist, and it has a very nice coconutty smell. Ah, smells so nice. Now for mascara, I'm using their BFF Voluminizing Mascara. You get this big wand with this. It actually provides really nice volume to the lashes. I should have curled my lashes, but I forgot. Next I have this lip liner set from ColourPop. So let's use one of the lip liners. So I think this will match. So I'm going with this lip liner. This one is in the shade Oh Snap. This lip liner is very creamy, but the shade is too light. For lipstick, I'm using this Lippie Stix from ColourPop in the shade Lumeire. So yeah guys, this is the final look. This is a very pretty romantic look. It's looking so pretty. I'm totally in love with this look, and I loved all the products I used to create this look. All these products from ColourPop work really well, and I totally enjoyed creating this look. I hope you also liked this look and enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, and don't forget to press the notification bell so that you will be notified for my future uploads. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.